Sighted cutting across the Gulf of Mexico over the beaches of Destin, Florida, and flanked by legacy F-15s.
Envision the exhilarating rush of piercing the skies, cruising at velocities surpassing Mach 2, all while commanding a behemoth of steel that serves as a formidable platform for some of the most sophisticated armaments known to mankind. This is the realm of the pilots of the F-15 Eagle, a jet fighter that has etched its name in the annals of aerial combat as one of the most lethal aerial predators.
Sighted cutting across the Gulf of Mexico over the beaches of Destin, Florida.
The legacy of the F-15 Eagle, a symbol of aerial supremacy, is marked by an unblemished combat record of over 100 confirmed air-to-air victories. Now, its legacy is being carried forward by its formidable successor, the F-15X Eagle II. This next-generation warbird is engineered to redefine aerial dominance, blending raw power with cutting-edge technology. As we embark on a journey to uncover the intricacies of this aerial titan, from its groundbreaking inception to the array of advanced technological marvels it encapsulates, we uncover the secrets behind the enduring supremacy of the F-15 series.
Behind the F-15EX, the aerospace leader humbled, proud.
Dive into the saga of the F-15, a jet that has maintained its position at the pinnacle of air combat for nearly half a century, and explore how the F-15X Eagle II is set to soar beyond the legacy of its predecessor, ushering in a new era of aerial warfare excellence. Historically, the F-15 was born during the Cold War between the United States and the Soviet Union. The US was taken aback by the introduction of the Soviet Union's new fighter jet, the MiG-25 in 1967, which had a more formidable appearance. This jet had wider, sturdier wings, larger engines, lighter materials, and of course superior radar and weaponry. The MiG-25 quickly gained fame by setting records as the fastest and highest climbing fighter jet. Thus, the US perceived it as a threat that needed to be overcome. To counter the MiG-25, the development of a new American fighter jet began to achieve tactical air dominance. This program was initiated in 1969 with McDonnell Douglas, an American aerospace company, appointed as the lead. From this program, the F-15 was introduced in 1972 and immediately underwent a series of tests. Surprisingly, it outperformed America's two strongest aircraft, the long-range F-4 and the close combat F-5. With this victory, the F-15 instantly became a major phenomenon among America's allies. When production began in 1976, the US immediately received orders from Israel, Japan, Saudi Arabia, and West Germany. After proving its mettle against its American counterparts, the next question was, can the F-15 outperform the Soviet Union's MiG-25? As luck would have it, in September 1976, a Soviet Air Force lieutenant, Viktor Belenko, defected from his country. Flying a MiG-25, he redirected his course to Japan, an ally of the United States. The Allies, especially the United States, seized this golden opportunity to closely examine the aircraft. Surprisingly, the once feared MiG-25 revealed several weaknesses. It was twice as heavy as the F-15 and employed outdated avionic and radar systems. This meant it couldn't even detect an approaching F-15 or prepare for a long-range attack, making the F-15 a clear winner against the once dreaded MiG-25. The F-15's superiority over the MiG-25 was further demonstrated in 1974 when the Israeli military successfully disabled 13 MiG-21S and 2 MiG-25S from Syria. Since then, the F-15 continued to be America's top fighter jet, proving its worth in the Gulf War, the Afghanistan War, and the Iraq War. The F-15's achievements were so remarkable that it became the most successful fighter jet in history, winning 104 air battles and over 1,000 air-to-ground combat victories.
The Python 3.
Following its unparalleled success, the F-15 underwent continuous upgrades to meet evolving needs. The jet has now reached the F-15EX generation. Touted to be the best, 4.5 generation fighter jet. When it comes to dimensions, the F-15X measures 63.6 feet in length, 42.8 feet in width, and 18.3 feet in height, with an empty weight of 31,700 pounds. In comparison, Russia's 4.5 generation Su-35 is larger, with a length of 71.9 feet, a width of 50.2 feet, a height of 19.4 feet, and an empty weight reaching 41,888 pounds. Interestingly, despite being smaller, the F-15EX can carry more ammunition than the Su-35 due to its maximum takeoff weight of 81,600 pounds, while the Su-35 is limited to 78,300 pounds. The F-15X and Su-35 also differ in flying capabilities, with the F-15EX taking the lead. Equipped with the General Electric F-110 GE-129 engine, the F-15X can fly at speeds of up to 1,650 miles per hour, has a range of 2,983 miles, a combat radius of 790 miles, and can reach a maximum altitude of 59,000 feet. In contrast, the Su-35, powered by the Saturn AL-41 F1S engine, can only reach speeds of 1,491 miles per hour, has a range of 2,796 miles, a combat radius of 994 miles, and matches the F-15EX with a maximum altitude of 59,000 feet. The differences between these two same-generation fighter jets stem from their distinct roles. The F-15 serves as a multi-role strike fighter, focusing on air-to-air combat and intercepting enemy aircraft. Hence, the emphasis for the F-15EX is on flying capabilities rather than the variety of ammunition it can carry. On the other hand, the Su-35, a multi-role fighter and air superiority fighter, is designed for a variety of missions, from reconnaissance to assault. Therefore, the Su-35's performance is not just about flying capabilities, but also about the versatility of ammunition it can carry to adapt to different missions. To fulfill its mission as a fighter jet focusing on air-to-air combat, the F-15X is equipped with advanced avionics systems and weaponry. The avionic enhancements of the F-15X come in various forms. Starting with the radar system, it employs the Raytheon AN/APG-82 AESA. This radar is equipped with electronic frequency tunable filters, EFTF, a balancing device between radar detection and electronic hijacking systems. The detection effectiveness of this radar enables the F-15 to identify enemy fighter jets from as far as 57.5 miles away. Additionally, there's the Lantern Targeting Pod, or Low Altitude Navigation and Targeting for Night, which, as the name suggests, specializes in identifying foreign objects at night and in poor weather conditions using terrain-following radar and thermographic camera technology. There's also an infrared search and track system dedicated to detecting the unique infrared signatures emitted by fighter jets. Lastly, the BAE system ANLQ-250, an electronic warfare system, is claimed to be capable of countering the most advanced electronic hijacking, ensuring the aircraft's functions remain stable even in enemy electronic warfare zones. In the future, the F-15 is also planned to have access to the advanced Link 16 technology. Link 16 is a tactical military network system exclusively used by the United States, NATO, and permitted allied nations. This technology is incredibly advanced, allowing for the unhindered exchange of information in the form of text, images, sound, and video. Even more impressive, this information can be accessed by a variety of military equipment, including fighter jets, warships, land vehicles, air defense systems, and even military base control centers. With this sophisticated information system, decision-making in military operations is significantly aided. In addition to the updated avionics systems, the weaponry employed by the F-15EX is nothing short of advanced. Given its primary role as an interceptor fighter jet, the F-15EX is armed exclusively with air-to-air missiles carrying 3 types of ammunition. Firstly, there's the AIM-9 Sidewinder, boasting a speed of Mach 2.5 or 1,918 miles per hour and a striking range of approximately 22 miles. The warhead of the AIM-9 utilizes an annular blast fragmentation weighing around 20.7 pounds. This type of warhead explodes twice, much like a grenade, making it challenging to evade. The second ammunition is the AIM-120 AMRAAM, with a maximum speed of Mach 4, or 3,836 miles per hour, and a range reaching up to 65 miles. This missile employs a high explosive blast fragmentation warhead weighing around 44 pounds. It relies on collision with the aircraft body before detonating, ensuring that no target can survive upon impact. The third ammunition is the AIM-260 JTM, which is still under development and is expected to be operational for the F-15X by the end of 2023. Characterized as a long-range engagement weapon, this missile can reach a firing range of up to 124 miles. Regarding the warhead, the AIM-260 JTM uses the same type as the AIM-120 AMRAAM. Thus, when this ammunition is deployed by the United States, the AIM-120 AMRAAM might be retired. With all the advanced avionic technology and weaponry that the F-15X possesses, it could very well maintain its status as the most successful fighter jet for the United States. Especially if Boeing's dream of transforming the F-15 into a stealth fighter jet is realized, it could potentially become the apex predator in aerial combat. The F-15EX represents the ultimate evolution of the F-15, which has served the United States for over 50 years. Given these specifications, countries that have purchased other F-15 variants, such as Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Israel, Singapore, Japan, and South Korea, are prepared to upgrade their F-15S to the F-15EX to extend the service life of these fighter jets. Impressively, these countries are allocating up to $5 billion for upgrading their aircraft.